Hey everybody, welcome to Beers and Bones. I'm going to be doing a brisket today. I haven't videoed one of these. It's been a while since I've cooked one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through it with you guys on how I trim them, because this is the way they come. This is the cap side. It has a lot of fat on it, and you do need a lot of this fat. You don't need all of it, but these, if you can see these big thick parts right here, I'm going to trim all that down to about 1/4 of an inch thick. I'm just going to use a good carving knife, and I'm going to go at it like that right there. Now get her on down, cut on down, careful not to cut the back of my hand. Just going to discard that, and I'm just going to keep carving all over the brisket here, and once I get it trimmed, I'll give you a good close-up and show you what it looks like, and stay tuned. We'll be right back. And we are back. I've got it trimmed down pretty good. I've even taken and cut some of that silver skin off of it that I may have scalped it a little too close in some places, but that's okay. This is the top side. This is a 16-pound brisket. This is a full brisket with the cap. It's the flat and the cap. As you can tell right here, it's two different muscle groups forming right here. And here's the side that I trimmed. I got rid of all that really hard stuff, and I'd start trimming it, and whenever it felt like it was getting soft underneath the fat, I'd quit trimming. So you just want to leave a little bit to help it cook. I'm going to put a heavy coat of salt and pepper on this thing, then I'm going to wrap it up, and we're going to put it back in the fridge for just a little while, and I'll smoke the get the smoker fired up. This thing needs to cook for about 16 hours. This is going to be a long, intensive cook, but it's going to be well worth it in the very end. Like I said, I haven't done one in a while. I hope this one turns out as good as the other ones did. So I'm going to get her salted up, peppered up, and I'll show you that whenever I get done. I've got her covered up pretty good, as you can tell. I'm going to pat this down in there real good to help it stick. I did paper towel this off and get it kind of dry before I started the salt and pepper rub. Now I've used other things. I've used brisket rubs. I've made my own rubs for them and everything. Every time I didn't like the outcome. I liked it better with just salt and pepper. That was the best brisket, so that's all I use. Now if you want to use your own rub, go buy a brisket rub. Hey, do it however you want to, but if I added anything to this, it would be garlic powder and some onion powder. That would be about it. But for now, we're just going to cover it real good with some sea salt here, some coarse ground sea salt, which y'all know I love to use. And we're just going to cover him up like that, and that salt's going to work down in there. We'll pull some moisture out. Then after it pulls the moisture out, it's going to seep the moisture back in, and it's going to bring the pepper and the salt flavor back into the meat. So just cover him up real good on both sides. Get over here. Some pepper over there. Here on this end. Just make sure it's all covered good. I'm going to put this in a big pan. I'm going to cover it with foil. I'll throw it in the refrigerator. When I get ready to put it on the smoker, I'll be right. Here we go. Beers and Bones back. We're going to throw this brisket on. It's been laying in the refrigerator for some time, about 6 hours. I'm going to throw this thing on. Like I said, it's a 16-hour cook, so it's going to take a while. I got Oklahoma Joe here set up, and I'm going to take the camera. What's up?
You were a little close.
A little close, got out of frame, that's fine. Thank you for telling me. So we're rolling around about 260, 265. I've got my chow guard here. It's showing 284 on this side. I've got a little probe put in there. So, I mean, it'll level out. Yeah, it's a little hot right now, but it'll be okay. It'll calm down. I'm gonna go ahead and get it on. I've got me some hickory mesquite going on to make this beautiful smoke. So here we go. There she goes. There's the Oklahoma Joe. This is what it looks like. So we're going to grab our brisket. All 16 pounds of it. Grab her out. I'm going to put that fat down. I'm going to get her in there. I'm going to turn the fat side over here, the thick side over here toward the firebox for now. We're gonna let her go in a little while. We got some other stuff coming out. I got a pork butt I got to do, so I got to make room for it. So I'll be switching over to applewood. So this brisket is going to be a bit of a bastardized version, but it'll be okay. It's going to have multiple different flavors of smoke. I'm going to let you know how the rest of the cook goes. I'll be back. Update. A couple hours into the cook. Run around there about 260, about where I like to run, between 250 and 275. This one says we're running at 273, and then we're 9 degrees into the brisket. Let's take in here and take a little peek. Oh, look at her. She's looking so nice. Yep. That's going to be some delicious grub come tomorrow, so stay tuned. First cut of the brisket. It's a little heavy on the rub, a little heavy on the bark, but it's still delicious and juicy. I'm going to start slicing it off now. This thing took all night long. The full 16 hours, just I want you to look at that. I'm going to keep slicing it. I'm going to try to slice it thin so everyone can get a piece of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the camera. We're going to come in here and you're going to see this. Look at the juice run out of that. And see, it's all jiggly. It may not pass the pull test, but I think I've done a really good job. I know it's going to taste great. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for watching. We have a lot of food today. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Sunday. And I got some friends coming over, and we're going to enjoy this beautiful day. And so, once again, thanks for tuning in.